Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everyone. I wanted to make this video, try to make it as brief as I can. I want to try and keep it under 10 minutes. I know that a lot of people right now are probably still in bed or waking up on Christmas morning, and a lot of people are on holiday, as they say in England, and on vacation. So I wanted to keep this pretty brief. I just wanted to start off by saying thank you to all of my subscribers and all of the people who have commented on my videos this year, especially since April, which is when I started this new adventure, or should I say, new old adventure in cards and dice. And that's when I started to get back into cards and dice again with APBA baseball, and then subsequently APBA football. And needless to say, it has been a labor of love. And it has given me the opportunity to rediscover something that I did not know that I would have as much fun playing and reliving again as much as I have. And it has truly been a labor of love, albeit with some challenges this year. As some of you know, both of my parents are in their 70s, and one of the facts of life is that the older that we get is that our bodies start to break down, and it takes longer to heal. Both of my parents spent different times in hospital. Nothing life-threatening, although my dad thankfully the doctors discovered a tumor, and they were able to remove that. My dad is cancer-free, so thank you. And my mom had to also go to the hospital for a different reason, and both of them are home. They are doing much better. And with me being the oldest of two and having a sister who lives out of state, I have really had to step it up here. And of course, that's a labor of love that I am certainly grateful for, but I have had to take on more of a role of caretaker. And subsequently, some of these projects, which in the grand scheme of things are pretty minuscule, had to get pushed aside. For example, the APBA baseball, APBA football, and some other things that I wanted to get to had to get pushed aside and delayed, and I definitely will be revisiting them in the new year. And I've got a lot of plans and a lot of ideas, things that I want to do with this channel. Because one thing that I have learned, one of many things that I have learned about being a content creator on YouTube, is that you got to be consistent. You've got to crank out material like every week. You've got to do at least 2 or 3 videos. I would not classify myself as a YouTuber. I'm pretty green at this, and as you can tell, my videos lack production values compared to other people. I don't have a theme song. I don't have all that great music and graphics. And look at me, I'm coming to you with my iPhone here. So I don't have a lot of the fancy schmancy stuff that a lot of people do, and they look amazing. And some people, many people on YouTube, I just tip my hat and say, job well done. I can't help but sit back and admire and awe. But I run a pretty basic operation here, and I'm still learning as I go. But I definitely have a lot of plans and a lot of ideas for 2025. A couple of things that I want to do is I actually had a blog where I mainly talked about like pop culture, music and movies and television. And I've really put that on the back burner, and I definitely want to get back into that. I've also got some plans to do a blog for Cards and Dice for 2025, to do something just specifically dedicated to that in addition to the YouTube channel. So to be totally honest with you, I consider myself more of a writer more than a content creator. And that's why I don't really consider myself a content creator. And I wish that I had the time and energy to do more. And that's something that I definitely want to do in 2025. Good Lord willing, things will be much better. I'm optimistic that things are going to be much better in 2025. But those are the plans that I've got here. And as I was telling the chat last night on Dave Gardner's live stream, I recently got the Master Game Edition of APBA Baseball. And I must not gonna lie, there was a part of me afterwards that had a little bit of buyer's remorse, like, what the hell were you thinking, because I know it's complicated, it's not unlike a lot of relationships on Facebook. It's complicated. And I'm sure Dave was probably like, really? But I wanted to get it because it's nice to have, and I plan on getting one for the football game too. And I might open it up and look at it and thumb through a couple of pages and basically go, F this. And in all likelihood, I will continue to stick with the basic game. And the basic game for the football and the basic game for the baseball are great. The same thing with Stratomatic. It's just wonderful where you can open a game up and you can open the box and get everything together, and you can play whether you're 8 years old or whether you're 88, and you can start playing Stratomatic within like 5 minutes, and you can play the basic game and you go, oh, I know how to do this, And for some people, they're like, yeah, that was cute. Now I want to get to the advanced game. I like the lefty-righty splits. I want to have the ballpark effects and blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's really up to you what you want to do. I just was curious about the Master game because it's available. And I said, well, what the hell? I'm not splurging on a lot of Cards and Dice stuff this Christmas. But I did, like I said, I've been very blessed. I got a couple of seasons this year, the 81 baseball and football season, and I got the 87 baseball season and 85 football season. And I just played a Rickey Henderson tribute game yesterday. God bless Rickey. And it was the Yankees and the Tigers from opening day 1987, and the Yankees lost that game 4-1. In real life, they won 2-1 in extra innings. But Jack Morris pitched a gem, and the Tigers won 4-1. They got home runs from Larry Herndon and Mike Heath. And Rickey led off the game with a walk, and he stole second. So right off the bat, Rickey was running, but it was basically like a one-off. And I didn't really plan on keeping that like as a permanent feature, but I just wanted to do a Rickey Henderson tribute game. And then I played a couple of APBA football from 85, played the Giants and the Eagles, and did the Bears and the Buccaneers, and tried a couple of different things with that. And it's just so much fun. Whoever said you can't go home again, you can. And with these games, the Cards and Dice, and definitely the PC games too, because I'm not going to say that Cards and Dice are the only way to go and you can't enjoy games on the PC, because that would be hypocritical of me, because obviously I have. But if you're having fun, that's the ultimate. And I hope that whatever you're doing, wherever you are, that you're having fun this Christmas, especially for those of you who are playing some Cards and Dice or playing games on the computer. So I just wanted to come on here, wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and all the best to you. I will see you in 25.